Hello everyone, welcome you all to Eternal IAS. And in today's lecture, we are going to have another five set of MCQs, which are again going to be important from the prelims point of perspective. So let us see what are those five important articles which are important from current affairs point of view. And let me tell you, all of these articles are only oriented for prelims 2024. So all of you who is preparing for upcoming prelims CSE exam, make sure you get these questions right. Let's see what five articles which we are going to cover. That is Genome India Project, Jenny AI model, CV Raman, Roin Olmi mushroom, leopard status report. So first see about the Jenny report, Genome India Project. So what exactly is Genome India Project and how it is going to work in India and why it was in news? So let us see first that. See, 10,000 genome project completed. This has been given by the said by the government. So Genome India project is based on the next generation sequencing platform, right? This is known as GIP, Genome India project. The latest and the best in sequence technology to sequence the thousands of genomes of Indians so that there is a adequate representation in the terms of geographical coverage, caste, tribal, linguistic groups, right? So this is like the genome project, right? So this is the project, Human Genome Project, very, very important. And this has been launched by Ministry of Science and Technology. First statement is totally correct. And this project has been launched in 2020, right? So second statement is also correct. To collect the sequence and genomes of indigenous Indian people to develop better understanding of the public health applications. So this is also totally correct, right? Countries like USA, UK, China, they have already launched these similar projects of at least 1 lakh of their population genomes, right? So this is about the genome project and it is a research based initiative which is being led by the IISC. IISC is Indian Institute of Science Center for Brain Research, right? So this is not led by CSIR. So third statement is wrong because it is being led by the IISC, Indian Institute of Science Center for Brain Research, and 20 national institutes to gather the samples to conduct the data, conduct the research, and create an Indian reference genome, right? So the first two statements are correct, but the third statement is wrong, right? So only two pairs are correct. The correct answer for the question is B. Moving on to the second question is about the Genie because it is a type of AI model which is being creating virtual words from the images and videos, right? So let us understand more about the Genie. You can see here, Google has created Genie, an AI model. Google's DeepMind's Genie, an AI model that creates virtual worlds from image and video prompts, right? So this AI model is what it is doing exactly. You can download it from any website. So Google DeepMind's Genie, it is a kind of AI model that can generate interactive video games from just a text or a image prompt, right? Google DeepMind is what? Google DeepMind is a British American AI research laboratory which is also associated with Google, right? DeepMind is based in London, but they have their research centers in France, Germany, and US. What is the full form of Genie here? Genie here means generative interactive environment. It is a foundation world model that is trained on videos sourced from the internet, right? It can create a diverse set of interactive and controllable environment, although it is trained on video data only, right? So it is like that thing. Generative artificial intelligence. It is kind of that, right? So this is the main important thing which you have to learn. The first statement is correct. One only. Rest all the statements are not correct. So the correct answer for the question is first option. I hope I'm clear because this is the information which you need to remember from the current perspective. Moving on to the third question, you have to identify the personality about which personality I am talking here in the paragraph. He was born in Tiruchirappalli, based in Tamil Nadu. After doing his MA in physics from Presidency College, he was involved in research in the area of atomic physics and optics. He was the first Asian of East Asian to get the Nobel Prize in Physics and first Bharat Ratna awardee. He is best known for the advanced theory of light, scattering of light, inelastic theory of scattering. So, which person I'm referring here? All of these persons are related to, in the options, you can see, all of the persons are related in some or the other way to the science, right? So, here I'm talking about the person who has discovered the Raman effect, National Science Day, 28th of February, the Raman effect for which C.V. Raman has won the Nobel Prize. So these are the facts related to C.V. Raman. C.V. Raman was an Indian physicist known for his work in the field of light scattering. With the help of a spectrograph that he developed, his student also, K.S. Krishnan, discovered that when light transposes transparent material, the deflected light changes its wavelength and frequency. Right? This is termed as Raman effect or Raman scattering. For this, he received Nobel Prize in Physics on 28 February 1930, and he was the first Asian to receive a Nobel Prize in any branch of science. Right? Born in Tiruchirappalli, died in Bangalore. So these are the important facts which you have to remember about the C.V. Raman, which is very important, and he also won first Bharat Ratna also of India. Bharat Ratna was given to Sarvapalli Radhakrishnan, C. Rajgopalachari, and C.V. Raman. Three persons has received this. Okay, so you can note down these points, and these are very important points. What are like examples and everything, right? Everyone. Moving on to the next question for today. That is about the Rollin Olney mushroom. Roin Olmi mushroom is basically, you have to consider the statements about this. Roin olmi is like an edible wild mushroom which is popular among the Goa people, and it is being consumed during the monsoons only. Right? Roin olmi. Right? It is being majorly grown in the area of Goa. Two researchers in Goa recently they said that synthesized gold nanoparticles from a mushroom species is widely eaten as a delicacy in the coastal state. Right? So that they are saying these lines. So that's why we are going to see this. What exactly this? It has no independent existence and can grow only in association with termites. Correct. It is a mushroom species of termite only. It only grows on termite hills. That's why it is also known as Roin olmi in the Konkani language. It is an edible wild mushroom popular among the Goa people, right? And they have no independent existence. They can only grow in association with termites. You will find these in Western Ghats, where the forest cover is thick and high humidity, so that they can grow easily. It can be used to synthesize gold nanoparticles. Both statements are totally correct. Right? So these are the important facts about the present Roin olmi mushroom, because it was in news recently getting some like synthesis of gold particles topic. Right? So you can note down these facts. Locally, it is known as Roin olmi in Goa language. Where it is being grown, you have to remember. And Roin olmi mushroom are not valued only for their nutritional benefits. This also have a ethno-medical benefits also among the Asia and African region. Right? And also this Roin olmi mushroom, they use eco-friendly approach to mass producing gold nanoparticles. Right? And we have got this thing, the breakthrough. This has significant economic implications in the biomedical and biotechnological sectors, where the demand for gold nanoparticles is expected to be rise. So that's why this Roin olmi mushroom was recently in news in the 4 or 5 days back. So the February month current affairs is also going to prove very important in the upcoming prelims. So I want all of you to learn these. Right, everyone? Moving on to the last question of the series, that is about the leopard status report. Recently, leopard status report 2022 has been released. And what does this report say? What are the findings? You can see here. Bhupender Yadav, the Minister of Environment, Forest and Climate Change, they releases report of leopards in India. So, what exactly is the status of leopards in India? And what does this report says? What exactly is this? Right? So, we have to learn this. This report has been released based upon 2022 data. Okay. So what does this report exactly says? What does this report exactly tells us? This report says that approximately we are having 13,000 leopards in India, right? This report has been released by NTCA and World Wildlife Institute of India, both, right? They are saying that population is this, right? Madhya Pradesh has the largest population of leopards in India, followed by Maharashtra and Karnataka. ठीक है. Whereas Panna Tiger Reserve is also that which are having highest leopard population in India. Correct. Nagarjun, Sagar, Satpura, they are also having high density. Right. Central India has good amount. Central India shows a slightly growing population or stable population. Right. Whereas the Shivalik Hills and the Gangetic Plains experienced a decline in the leopard population. Right. So this is important. As per the report, the overall population of leopard has been declining. No, it has increased in the last 5 years because the last data we are having is of 2018. In 2018, 12,000 leopards were there, but in 2022, it is 13,000. So we can say it has seen an increase. So the first statement is wrong. Second, third, fourth is correct. So only three is the correct answer for the question, which says based upon the trends, because this leopard census was carried out as a part of survey to monitor tigers, co-predators, prey and their habitats in the tiger range states. Also, it focused upon the forest habitats in 18 tiger states, which covers all the tiger conservation landscapes. Right? So, camera trapping, population modeling, habitat evaluation, these things were used. And that's how these findings were there. So you can note down these points of the leopard status, because you can definitely find a question from this topic in the UPSC exam, because UPSC tends to ask these kind of questions, these kinds of like favorite questions for them. So note down these points, make sure you are writing these and learning these as well, right? So try to write these points. Meet you all in the next lecture with another set of 5 questions. Till then, practice these 5 and the rest questions also, which we have already done, right? Meet you all in the next lecture with another set of 5 questions. Till then, take care. Goodbye. Thank you. Jai Hind.